10 ways to instantly be more confident. The first way to be more confident is to go to the gym and lift weights. Okay, so what a lot of guys do is they go to the cardio section and they just start running on the treadmill. They'll run on the treadmill for like 30 minutes and then they'll go home and they'll feel like they've accomplished themselves. Like, I've done something, let's go. I've accomplished something. I've gotten something done. Bro, do you know how big of an ROI you can get by lifting weights instead of running on the treadmill for 30 minutes? Lifting weights will literally give you a bigger ROI, specifically bodybuilding, not lifting like thrice your own body weights. That powerlifting is cringe. That's the first way to be more confident. Why? It's because the fact that you go into the gym and you lift these weights and you grunt and you know the drill. The fact that you do all that, it just makes you feel more off the bat. It helps you get into like a workflow better compared to cardio at least. Now, the second way to instantly be more confident is to do some cardio. Yeah, that is the second way to be more confident, is to do some cardio. Yeah. So I know what I said is just like very contradictory, but what I recommend is getting the best of both worlds. So you do your weights, you get done with your weights, and then after you do your weights, you do some cardio. After you finish your weights, of course, you can just go on the treadmill and do something, or if you're like me, see, I really don't like running on the treadmill. I'd rather run in real life. But if you want to do, yeah, but if you want to do something else, you can do martial arts, which leads us to our third way, and our third method to instantly be more confident. It's by doing martial arts or by doing like a fight sport, getting into fighting, legal fighting, of course. See, the fact that you can destroy a punching bag, furthermore, the fact that you can fight a guy, that you can throw punches, I don't know, but it's probably something primal. I think that confidence isn't exactly what it makes you feel. This feeling of power, like back in the day, 100,000 years back, when we were all cavemen, what made a guy powerful? His strength, right? How precise he could use the bow, or how precise he could throw the spear. Exactly what it is. If you can throw your hands and land hits, of course, anyone can throw their hands. If you do martial arts, if you do boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, it makes you a weapon. It makes you feel more confident naturally. The fourth way to instantly become more confident is to eat clean. Bro, I swear, eating clean, like, just imagine. Okay, see, I agree that junk food tastes hella good. I agree, it tastes pretty good. But just imagine this, okay? You've eaten like a whole Big Mac and you've chugged down your can of Coke and you've had your two like small boxes of fries, and then you go out to meet up with your school friends. You're fine, you'll feel pretty good. Like, for the timing, oh my god, I just had like this food which like really gave me instant gratification. It made my tongue feel so good. That's gonna be inside your body for exactly how long? How long do you think? Probably like 10, 15 minutes. After that, you're gonna feel bloated, bro. And you're gonna feel slow because you've eaten sugar and bad sauces that are probably gonna mess up your digestive system. And then imagine if you ate like a meal packed with protein. Imagine if you ate like 3 eggs, 2 bananas, if you drank like a healthy protein shake, and you went to hang out with your friends. How do you feel? Because I know I'd feel like a powerhouse, bro. I'd feel like an absolute powerhouse. Why? Because there's protein in my body. I've eaten good food. I psychologically know that I have eaten good food. Eating good food makes you feel good internally and for a long period of time, trust me. And the fifth way to instantly boost your confidence is to get a hobby, and especially get good at your hobby. So, for example, it could be as easy as weightlifting if you're just starting off. So, yeah, what I did in like 2022, I just started lifting weights out of nowhere because I didn't have video games on me. Yeah, so basically my computer broke down and it had to go for servicing and it never came back. So I basically could not play video games. So I switched to working out. I discovered Z's and then I switched to working out. And that's basically all I did for like 2 hours. Not 2 hours, but like around 1 hour in like one day. And then you'll be like, okay, what did you do for the rest of the days? What did you do for the rest of the hours, bro? I researched, I watched videos about weightlifting. I lifted weights for like 1.5 hours in the day. And the rest of the time, I watched videos on how to do weightlifting, on how to lift weights. But the thing is that weightlifting is like too common of a hobby nowadays. I mean, of course, you could get a common hobby, but getting a unique hobby is like more attractive. Like people will want to know you. Like imagine you next to a guy who does weightlifting while you're like a mountain climber. If both of you are like on the same level of the skill, like if that guy's not like an insane bodybuilder who's like completely jacked with like cap shoulders and whatnot, then you may get overlooked. But if you're on the same skill level, yeah, of course, you're gonna get much more attention compared to what the other guy will get. So yeah, get a unique hobby, bro. That brings us to the sixth way to instantly boost your confidence, which is to be the fittest guy in the room. You walk into this room of strangers. You've never met these people before. It's like a very mixed crowd. And you go into the room, and everybody looks at you like for 2 seconds, and they continue doing what they do. Why? It's probably because you're fat or you're skinny, bro. See, I don't want to be fat phobic or, you know, what's it called? Yeah, see, I don't want to be that guy who judges based on looks or anything, but just imagine you're jacked, you have like a six pack, your shoulders are popping out, you have like a aesthetic physique, and you walk into the same room again. Do you think people will have the same reaction as they did before? Do you think people will just look at you, just continue doing what they're doing? Of course not, because you have something different about yourself. They'll smile at you and maybe they'll even initiate conversation. So yeah, get jacked, bro. Seventh way to instantly be more confident, and I can probably use this one myself, is to dress well. Ground rules: don't wear dirty or crumpled clothes when you go out. That's like your base. That's like the bottom best you should be able to do. Do not wear dirty or crumpled clothes. Like imagine you're walking through the street and the one day you decided to like wear a dirty t-shirt with like a stain here. You're just walking on the street and just on that day you literally see your inspiration walk by. Like the guy who inspired you. Like for me it's Hamza Ahmed, of course. But for you it may be someone else like Elon Musk or something. Yeah. Imagine your inspiration walks by you. That would be the worst day to be alive, wouldn't it? Because I know if Hamza walked past me, I want to be dressed in the best way I could have. Be dressed every day like your inspiration is gonna walk past you. Now, the eighth way to be instantly more confident is to make money and be successful. See, of course, it sounds very good to hear. And you may be like, oh my god, but how can I earn money? I'm just like, I'm still in school. What do I do? Do what I'm doing, maybe. Maybe create content. Maybe teach other people what you learn. See, I think keeping what you learn to yourself is kind of a disgrace, bro. You have untapped potential which you don't deserve to have if you don't use it. So yeah, make money, bro. Find a way to make money and be successful at it. And the ninth way to instantly be more successful is to not be scared of offending people. Like a lot of guys nowadays, they'll hold back what they actually mean, and they'll hide their opinions. Maybe they'll sugarcoat them just to make sure they don't end up offending some random guy who they don't even care about. Like imagine Adonis, imagine like the perfect man. Would he be scared of expressing his opinions to anyone in this world, even to like a really important business partner? He wouldn't. Why? Because that shows that he's bold, he's confident, and he believes in us, and he believes in himself. So yeah, don't be afraid of offending people. The 10th way to instantly be more confident, this is the best way probably, is to practice your social skills. It is to go out into the public and speaking to new people. And you don't need to, be friends for the rest of your life. You can just, like, imagine you're in an just imagine that you're in an elevator and man who's standing next to you, and keep in mind these people don't need to be your age. The more diversity you have in age, the better. Imagine you have like this 40-year-old guy standing next to you. It's really awkward. You want to break the silence. Just, go ahead and ask them, like, okay, it's been really hot recently, hasn't it? Or, just use like this conversation starter, bro. You know what to do. Speak to new people. Don't be afraid to fail and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.